my.
What's happening? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Why is everything? It feels like choppy. Why does it feel choppy? Who knows why? Just out of the way here. Good to see you. It is Sunday,
Oh my.
July 16th. I don't know. And this, the story that we're going to talk about, we covered a little bit last night as well. And it was absolutely baffling. And it's getting more baffling by the day. And what do we got right here? Somebody right off the bat, let me take a look here. Pay attention to the chat. I'm going to try my best. Like I said, it feels choppy. I don't know why. I hate that. Yeah, please hit that like button on the way in. The Rays lost. Finally, huh? They don't lose very often. Why is this feeling choppy? I don't know. It don't feel proper. Focus is off. It's not choppy on my end. Sounds good to me. All right, we'll take it. Whatever. It is what it is. So this is getting more and more interesting pretty much by the hour. Carlee Russell is now out of the hospital, and I believe that she's back at home. And her boyfriend has weighed in on Instagram. Now, one of the worst things that somebody can do during a missing persons investigation is come out with absolute matter of facts when nobody knows anything, nobody said anything. Somehow the boyfriend has taken it upon himself to kind of be the spokesman for everybody, because, that's what he's doing. So, but let's just take a look at what he says. The boyfriend of Carlee, Nicole Russell, a young woman who went missing after calling 911 about seeing a toddler walking on the side of an Alabama highway, released a statement after she was found, claiming that the 25-year-old was literally fighting for her life. And that's according to radaronline.com. And let me just keep going. Russell's boyfriend, Thomas Latrell Simmons, took to Instagram to give us an update, to give us our first update since she was found. He wrote, "I don't even know how to start off this post, but only to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for saving my girlfriend's life. Also, thank you to everyone who shared a picture, came out to Hoover, met to help us with the search parties, and who went and proceeded to tell other people about Carlee to bring awareness to her story. I have been going nonstop since I received the call that she was missing on Thursday night. I know she would have done the same for me. I wasn't going to give up until I saw her face again, he continued. I was straight tunnel vision, even when I would get on social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations and assumptions about me having something to do with her abduction. Uh, would have me discouraged at times, but I didn't give up and keep my faith. I just want to thank all of my family, friends, former teammates, former teammates, and church members who called and texted me and let me know they're praying and hear from me. You guys don't know how much that meant to me. The boyfriend asked that everyone be respectful of Carlee's situation and that she, quote, was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, he asked in the post clarifying that she wouldn't be able to give any updates or the whereabouts of her kidnappers until she recovers. The 25-year-old went missing Thursday, July 13th, after she called family member to inform them about the child she had spotted walking along the I of 459 South near Hoover, Alabama. However, shortly after the call, contact with Russell was lost. When officers arrived at the scene, they discovered Carlee's vehicle and some of her belongings in her phone, but no trace of her or the toddler. Carlee returned home on Saturday, July 15th. Before Hoover Fire medics responded to the scene and transported the young woman to a local hospital for evaluation. Police are also investigating the situation. So the boyfriend speaks out, says that she's been fighting for her life, and he comes out and gives this this statement. I don't know. I really don't know what to think of it. This is one of those cases where it can go in so many different directions and fast. I'm not necessarily I have no reason to believe that it's a hoax until, and by hoax, like, what do we mean? Do we mean some like sophisticated hoax, or was it just a lie to get away from people, or whatever it was? I have no idea, but the responses from the family and the boyfriend all seem kind of scattered. And I think that they're kind of scattered about, and I don't know, when somebody goes missing, I don't know how the hell you're supposed to act. That to me has always kind of been one of those. How come they aren't really mentioning the toddler? Because the reason is because nobody else had seen the toddler, and there was no toddler reported missing. Annie, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you as well. If you hit the like button on your way in. Boyfriend involved, maybe? Well, he says he's not involved. That's always going to come up, right, Jeannie? I mean, it's inevitable. Whenever somebody like this goes missing just off the side of the road, they're always looking at the closest people to her. Well, that would include the boyfriend. And now he came out and made a preemptive statement. Probably, I don't know if a lawyer would tell him not to, or if he would. I have no idea. But there's so many questions, there's, let me bring up Hoover Police. I believe that they made a statement. All right. So, update on missing person Carlee Russell. The Hoover Police Department is releasing additional information on the safe return of Carlee Russell. Since the time of the 911 call at 9:34 p.m. on July 13th, 2023, the Hoover Police Department had expended every available resource into locating Carlee. And that's another thing, because there's a lot of people that are going to be saying things like, well, so what, and like we should know who or sorry, people, there are going to be people on some side of it that say, it's none of our business, and there's going to be people on the other side of it that say, look, we all got an alert, we all looked for this person, we searched, we helped. People are going to want to know answers. And I think that that's fair enough. No toddler reported missing. Rumor has it that's not her boyfriend. That's an aspiring rapper clout chaser. Well, I'll say this to you. You smell jealous. That may be true. I don't know. But every major news organization has reported on it, not making it right. But what I'm saying is that there are many news stations, websites, not just Radar Online, TMZ, CBS, they've all reported that is her boyfriend's statement. So I guess it's possible. I just don't know. Darzilla says, the thing I can't understand is how there was so much traffic going by and nobody saw a child and nobody saw anything happen with her. Well, that's the thing. We don't know if anybody has seen anything happen with her. I mean, you have a truck driver that says that he saw something. You have a witness on a phone saying that she heard a scream and that she was trying to communicate with a little boy, that she actually did call. And we'll listen. I believe the 911 call is out now, so we'll go ahead and listen to it here in a minute. Let me just read this and we'll go from there. The Hoover Police Department is releasing additional information on the safe return of Carlee Russell. Since the time of the 911 call, 9:34 p.m. on July 13th, 2023, the Hoover Police Department has experienced every available resource into locating Carlee, and we celebrate with the Russell family on her safe return at approximately 10:44 p.m. on July 15th. The following information are facts we have been able to determine at this point in the investigation. We are still gathering and evaluating evidence. Carlee left work from a business at the Summit in Birmingham at approximately 8:20 p.m. and she ordered food from nearby business at the Colonnade, whatever, and traveled there. We have worked to retrace all of her actions from the time she left the whatever the hell that place is until she called 911, and are well on our way to completing that task. At this point in the investigation, we have not been able to locate anyone with Carlee from the time she left the colonnade. Oh my God. Stupid. Until 911. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. The conversation with the 911 operator ended and Carlee called a relative. She went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. after telling both 911 operator and the relative she had seen a male toddler, not a feral child, one in a diaper, a male toddler. It's a weird thing to say. And a diaper on the side of the road, on the side of I-459. And I was stopping to check on him. Traffic camera footage was obtained, which depicted this portion of the incident. And the footage is still being analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call to accurately determine the time frame. Carlee's 911 call remains the only timely report of a child on the interstate, which I find weird as well. Let me okay. Hoover police officer arrived on scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly behind. They located Carlee's wig, cell phone, purse on the roadway near her vehicle, and Carlee's Apple Watch was in her purse, which is weird. Why would her Apple Watch be in her purse? Why would somebody just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious about that one. That's really interesting. Typically, watches are on your wrist and you wear them while you drive. Could it have been a doll? It could have been. Her sister-in-law had the line opened and heard the phone pinged marker 1. Police said everything was in the car, but her phone was on the ground, and that's interesting. They located her wig. Okay. Investigators with Crimes Against Persons Unit, it's an interesting name, were notified, and the investigation immediately began in earnest, with numerous leads being followed. Many local, state, and federal agencies immediately offered assistance and provided personnel and other resources to investigate the investigation. No stone was left unturned, and the investigation continued through the weekend. At 10:44 on July 15th, the Hoover 911 Center received a call from Carlee's residence that she had returned home on foot. Hoover police and fire responded to the resident where Carlee was located. She immediately was transported to the Hoover Fire Department to the UAB hospital to be evaluated and was treated and released. Now, this is where I'm wondering how, if this was a mental break, how, yeah, I mean, she's released already. Melissa says dolls don't typically walk. Thank you much. That's true. She didn't state walking, though. Just a thought. And by the way, there was something last night. I believe that they said that she arrived on foot. Okay. Detectives responded to the residence and they took her to investigation is continued over the next few days. During the initial portion of the investigation, detectives were able to retrace nearly all of Carlee's steps until the point she went missing. Of course you can retrace her steps up until the point she went missing. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Of course, that's the easiest part. It's the steps when she's missing that are going to be the difficult ones. All right, but I digress. Sorry for the sidebar. I had to do it. I think they did keep her for observation, but they released her literally like just the next day. Okay, the Hoover Police Department. During the initial portion of the investigation, detectives were able to retrace nearly all of Carlee's steps until the point she went missing, and are confident that will continue to be the case. Yeah, I think that she would have definitely been there a lot longer. The Hoover Police Department continued to be extremely grateful for the outpouring of support from the Hoover community and beyond, and all the assistance provided by law enforcement partners, which are too numerous to name. We rejoice with the Russell family as they continue to rest and recover from this situation, and ask for their wishes to be respected regarding their privacy. This release contains all the information the Hoover Police Department is able to release at the time. But don't worry about that, Hoover Police. Her alleged boyfriend took care of that for you. He basically cleared everything up for us. And, so thank you for that, whatever your name was. This, okay, as we continue to investigate, we'll release information that is determined to be factual and pertinent to the public. When a press conference is scheduled, we will provide advance notice of the date, time, and location. Hashtag Hoover PD. And you know what I mean? Right? Okay. If she was determined to be in danger to herself or others and did not want to stay in the hospital for the MH observation, which I believe is the mandatory, she would not have been kept. I agree with that. Hi, Celeste. If they suspected a psychological reason, wouldn't they have kept her in the hospital longer? Yes, I believe that to be the case. However, who knows? But yeah, I would think so. If they believe that she was having a psychological break. But here's the other thing. If she was kidnapped, would you just send her home like that and be like, hey, everybody, she's home? She escaped, or say she escaped, because that's possible. Say she was abducted and she escaped and she was near her home or her parents' home and she escaped on foot. And that's what happened. How? I don't know. Yeah, she's home. Yay. It just seems a little weird to me. 72-hour hold. All right. Hold on. The hell is this? All right. Where is? Okay, give me 1 second and I'll pull up. I'm trying to bring up the 911 audio. Anybody have that? Colonnade. Okay, got it. They should have spelled it like that. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, here it is. It's so good to see you.
442 for 71.
We back at it.
71. It's going to be 459 south. Mile marker 10. It's going to be a child walking on the 3 or 4-year-old child walking on the side of the interstate next to her. Our P's going to be close by in a red Mercedes sedan with the hazards on. Child's going to be a white male wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper.
All right, let's listen to that again because I don't know what the hell I just listened to. So this is the 911 scanner, not the call. Excuse me.
442 for a 71. 71 is going to be 459 south, mile marker 10. It's going to be a child walking on the 3 or 4 year old child walking on the side of the interstate next to her. RP's going to be close by in a red Mercedes sedan with the hazards on. Child's going to be a white male wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper.
All right, so God, it's so weird. What the hell was that? I had no idea what that was. Okay, so let's take a look here. Start from the. So she's literally coming around a bend. Okay. And then you see those blinking lights that somebody thought was a real car, but it's just a reflection. What? I don't understand. What's that sound? Mary with a great question. Wouldn't other motorists have seen the toddler too and called 911? You would think that if, and I don't know how many cars had passed in front of her, but you would think that if a toddler was out there on the interstate in a diaper, that at least one other person would or could have seen this child. However, it doesn't seem as though that's the case. I don't think that's the case. And did somebody join as a member? I have no idea what that noise is. None. I have no idea. So let's take a look at this timeline here.
Has been a terrifying few days for Russell's family, friends, and hundreds of volunteers looking for her across the Southeast. All of this started Thursday night. Russell calling 911 to say she saw a toddler walking on the side of I-459. Her family also reported getting the same call from her before hearing a scream. When police got to the scene, they say they found her car, phone, watch, and wig, but Carlee and the child she called about were nowhere to be found. Friday, her loved ones began their massive search at the Hoover Met. Hundreds of volunteers showing up throughout this weekend, many even expanding their search to nearby states. And as the search party grew, so did the reward for Russell's safe return, reaching $50,000. Then last night at 10:45, Hoover's 911 call center received the call so many were hoping for. Russell had returned home. Now, as we work to answer the questions surrounding her return, we will bring you the very latest here on air and in our free WVTM 13 app.
All right. So, Jeannie with a great question. That's what I don't understand. Why is she on the shoulder for so long? Let me see. I don't think zooming in is going to help either. I could try. Okay, nope, not helping. Actually, it's making it way worse. Lori, good to see you. Yeah, Peyton, that's some people I've heard that one too. Peyton says that toddler may also been a decoy. Why would a 3 or 4-year-old be on the side of a freeway walking alone? That's another piece of this that's just absolutely baffling. I don't quite understand. I don't understand how she said that she saw a child, but nobody else saw a child. So that's one of the fascinating aspects of this. But why is she pulled? I mean, look where the video starts. So she doesn't stop until this little marker up here. I'm not sure which mile marker that is, but she doesn't stop until she gets to a certain mile marker, and she's a long way away from that. It's pitch black outside. At 52 seconds. Okay, we'll take a look. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So you say at 52 seconds? Okay, so she's at the mile marker right here. She's been driving on the shoulder 4 days. $52. Okay, we're at 52. Can somebody? I really don't know what that beeping is. It's driving me nuts. All right, there we go. I don't have Facebook Messenger. I mean, I do. I don't have it open. I really have no clue what it is. Can you guys hear it when it does that? Can you guys hear the little beep beeps? Beep beep. Text lady said, I'm not sure about this case. More time will tell. Yeah. Okay. No, my cell phone's dead. Like 100% dead. As usual. It's always dead. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I have no clue. Okay. All right. I don't see shit. Can't see. I really don't see anything. I see the car on the side of the road, but I've seen another video where somebody actually did see something. So I don't see anything. Oh my God. What is that? I've never heard that sound in my life. Never. I'm starting to freak out. I'm going to have a panic attack. What is that? I don't know what it is, but it's gonna drive me insane. Mega Million 1990 became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. Rick Star became a YouTube member. I like that's very clever names. I like that. Time the interval. You know, I'm really bad at this. So, okay, I'm going to time the intervals. Okay, so we're at 50. I think I figured it out. I think it's this friggin' video. It's the video. It's not me. It was the video the whole time. It's the video. Oh my God. So stupid. I've been freaking out. I've been like, I closed windows that I needed opened. I needed to keep them open. It's the video the whole time. Listen, this is ridiculous. That's right. I am an investigator. That's called an. See? But here's the thing. Wait. You're welcome, Doodlebug Fart. I was seriously freaking out because I didn't understand. Okay, so we at what is it? 52 seconds? Is that what we're at? That's not the video that keeps replaying. What I didn't understand about that noise is that it was in my headphones, then it was on my computer, then it bounced back into my headphones. That's why I asked you guys if you could hear it, and you can hear it. All right. Doesn't matter. Makes no difference. Okay, so it looks like there's somebody. Oh my God, I can't time it. It looks like there's somebody like on the other side there. I don't think any other cars are. It was so odd to see somebody on the side of the freeway like this, just pulled over on the side of the freeway for God knows what reason. Isn't this the enhanced version? All right, let me see. I'll use any other just to get the hell away from that thing. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess this is the I don't know if it's advanced or not. I'm gonna slow it down big time, Randy. So we're gonna slow it down. Okay, so this is the quote unquote enhanced version. No, Gambler, they're hardwired. Okay, so I can see something. I can clearly see something standing on the side of the road or someone. Can I zoom in? I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not. No. But if you look, you can see. All right, I gotta find a longer video. I gotta find the longer video. I gotta find the longer video. That's just all there is to it. Where's the longer video? I need that. I need that. Okay, well, why the hell? I mean, what does this do? Who the hell would put this video up? Seriously? Okay, so whoever asked for a zoomed in, there you go. It's just a bunch of, looks like a nightmare. I don't know what the hell that is. Look at that thing. Yes, we did hit 20K last night. Pretty awesome. Hi, Gail. Good to see you. I don't even know what the hell that was. Okay. That was the worst video that we've shown. Okay, hold on. I'm going to find a better one. Who's this TikTok? Let's check this out. What's worse, TikTokers or YouTubers? Probably, I don't know. They're both pretty bad.
Missing after calling 911 to report apparently a toddler on the side of the interstate. The Hoover police announced last night that the 911 center did receive a phone call at 10:42 p.m., letting them know that Carlee had returned home. Medics did respond to the scene and took Carlee to the hospital to be evaluated, and police were doing an investigation. This is the statement that Carlee's boyfriend has posted this morning on his Facebook account. I don't even know how to start off this post, but to only say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for saving my girlfriend's life. Also, thank you to everyone who shared a picture, came out to the Hoover Met to help us with the search parties, and who went and proceeded to tell other people about Carlee to bring more awareness to her story. I've been going nonstop since I received the call that she was missing on Thursday night. I know she would have done the same for me, so I wasn't going to give up until I saw her face again. I was straight tunnel vision, even when I would get on social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations and assumptions about me having something to do with her abduction would have me discouraged at times. I didn't give up and kept my faith. I just want to thank all of my family, friends, former teammates, and church members who called or texted me just to let me know that they're praying and here for me. You guys don't know how much that meant to me. All I ask from everyone right now is to be respectful of Carlee's situation. She was
And do not have the ability to zoom and what? I just showed you what a zoomed in photo of it looked like. It looked like ass. The one that's backed out is better. And if that person that you're talking about is gray hues, I would rather look at a blurry picture for the rest of my life than play that video.
literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she's not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. I also want to thank the people on social media who has been understanding, respectful about what she's been through in these past few days. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for helping us bring Carlee home. God bless you all. The Hoover police chief has also been quoted as saying, she walked up, banged on the door, and that was her. With social media, you got so many.
Sorry. I know, it was a dick thing to say. All right, well, let's go over to Lipstick Boy. Justin Bieber. Justin for all, clutching his pearls. Did he break down like no, he didn't. Damn you, Justin. Hope you don't mind that I'm going to play this, Justin. But if you do, I really don't care that much. Just kidding. I love you much. I love you, buddy. Lipstick's in the mail.
As well, and we're maintaining very close contact with them in that process.
Do we know if Carlee had hung up or did the dispatcher hang up when you guys had gotten that initial call?
Carlee was actually,
I don't know what you guys call it, but there's a lot of, and there was, if you maybe
hair on point, just looking like a just a doll.
Yeah.
7562 in your thought.
Okay, I don't care about that. I just
less than a 10-minute.
So is that a person? That looks like a person, kinda. Yeah, he is rude. He sucks. Peyton keeps going back to the toddler. Last night I was told on live to drop the toddler talk. And he was like, somebody was like, dude, you just stop bringing up the toddler. It's like, well, that's the whole friggin' reason she stopped on the side of the road, my man.
Drive home. Something you more. Okay.
The family has.
All right. Appears to be
I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh God. Look at Justin. Look at FaceTime with Alex Murdaugh. Look at him go. Look at you, boy. You're too good for him. Okay. They didn't bring up the Red Roof incident one time. What a coincidence that a kidnapper was right there. It would be a coincidence, and that's why a lot of people are like, well, is this was there a child used as bait? And I don't see that, but is it possible? I mean, I guess it's unlikely, but stranger things have happened, I suppose. All right, let's check this out.
Local, late breaking. WVTM 13 News at 5 starts now.
Well, it's the outcome many hoped and prayed for over the last couple of days. Carlee Russell returned home safely last night. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Jarvis Robertson.
And I'm Gladys Bautista, but the investigation into exactly what happened is now just beginning. WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough is live in Hoover with the very latest from police. Chip.
Gladys and Jarvis, it's been just over 18 hours now since Carlee Russell returned home on foot to her family's house in Hoover. She was then taken to UAB Hospital to be checked out. Now, Hoover police say Carlee Russell left work at the Summit Shopping Center about 8:30 on Thursday night and went to a nearby restaurant in the Colonnade to pick up dinner. Investigators say she then got on Interstate 459 and started driving towards her house in Hoover. About 9:30, police say Russell called 911 saying she saw a toddler in a diaper on the side of 459. Authorities say she then called a relative before contact was completely lost. The Hoover Police Department says it has obtained traffic camera footage and is analyzing it now, but that Carlee's 911 call remains the only report of a child on the side of the road. Her car and personal belongings were found alongside the interstate. Crews spent all of Friday and Saturday searching for her before she returned home about 10:45 last night. Carlee Russell's mom, Talitha Russell, posted a statement on Facebook today saying their prayers have been answered. Also saying, quote, "We do want to ask for private."
I did hear that the parents are kind of pissed off that people are questioning what happened, in which I mean, I guess I would be too, but I mean, also if I was the parents, I'd be probably be pretty ecstatic, elastic that she's home. But I understand that frustration as well. Rachel says, congratulations, Josh, on 20,000. Well deserved. Sending much love, many blessings, and continuous support. Happy to be a 6-month lab rat. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. How far from her house? I actually don't know that. If she wanted to dip out, why call 911? So she called 911. I agree with that, but the only reason she called 911 obviously was because she says that she saw a child. Okay, I'm going to play this courtesy of Michelle After Dark. She's the shiz. Let me bring this up. Share this tab.
Here is Carlee.
Okay, so she's got a pretty good, geez. She's got all the good stuff. British. She's not British. She's probably not British. I probably just screwed that whole thing up. Now I'm going to get called a racist, probably. I was really complimenting them, actually. No, not British. I don't know what she is. Scottish? United Kingdom. So that's British, right? Nailed it. Love the British. Huge fan. Why is that lagging so much? Okay, I might spin for a second. Give me a second. Okay, so I can. They say someone's getting out of the car. I don't know how they say that. I do see some movement. I do. So I did see somebody go from one side to the next. Sort of. I saw an entity. I don't know what it is. It looks like a blob. Because I don't. I mean, I can't really tell. Everything's fuzzy. And it looks like so it looks like they went from the driver's door around the side to the passenger's door. Now it looks like they're hunched down in the passenger window. Okay, slowly backing away. Slowly backing away. I got to be honest. I am ecstatic that she turned on her hazards and that she's practicing, a safe pull over to the side of the road. But it would have helped us an incredibly large amount if she'd have just kept those bad boys off. Okay, how do I get that down? Now what's we're going slower. Come on, Michelle. Okay, who donated the memberships? I got to know because StreamYard doesn't tell me. So who did it? Who did it? Who did it? God, I wish they would tell me. Thank you, Gwen. I can't find who did it. All right, so you can clearly see a figure on the side of the road. I don't know what it's moving. I know that. I know it's moving. Who donated those memberships? I need to know so I can thank you. Sorry. I gotta know. Lori Goodnear. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it was. Lori, it was to you. Thank you, Lori. You're very sweet. I gotta start doing members lives, but I don't know like what to do. I'll just like shave or something. Like, hey guys, I'm going live today. It's shave day. Oh, yay. Good thing I got that membership. Josh is going to shave today.
When the footage is slowed right down and zoomed in, I think Carlee is standing to the right of the car. She's joined by someone else, and there's something happens, and they go off into the woods to the right. I really hope I'm wrong, but that's what I see.
Yeah, maybe I could do that. That scared the shit out of me. I didn't expect that. Her voice came out of nowhere. I don't know if it was. But don't worry. Don't worry. Those of you that do not have a membership, I will release the footage of me shaving my face a couple days after. It'll be a treat for the members, and then I'll release it to the public. It's going to be awesome. And just for your pleasure, I'll use a straight razor and shave with my left hand. Trust me, it's going to go good. I got some steady ones. All right. So I'm going to pay attention to this here because this is pain in the ass. Freckles is pumped. Freckles is big time pumped. Terry B says that she can't wait. Obviously. What the hell is going on? No, you cannot wax my beard off. You know how bad that would hurt? I would cry. Now that's ridiculous. But back hair, I don't. Hey, L Ring knows I don't have any back hair. To be honest with you, I don't have back hair. I don't think so. I don't think I have back hair. Just kill this stream. Great. Let's just talk about. Yeah, not like you. It's not even close, dude. When you shave L rings back, you actually have to like comb it like Seabiscuit at first. And then you take the clippers to it. All right, here. Everybody's being ridiculous. Not me. What is the New York?
When the footage is slowed right down and zoomed in, I think Carlee is standing to the right of the car. She's joined by someone else, and there's something happens, and they go off into the woods to the right. I really hope I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but that's what I see.
You're probably wrong, like me. Don't worry, Michelle. check this out. Shut up, Linda. I'm not a back hair kind of girl. What the hell does that mean? All right, so this is the New York Post because we all know how reliable they are. That's the thing too that I don't understand. Why did he just show up out of nowhere? The boyfriend of Alabama woman who mysteriously turned up home 2 days after vanishing. The boyfriend of an Alabama woman who mysteriously turned up home 2 days after vanishing when she stopped to help a toddler in the middle of a busy highway says she was kidnapped and spent time fighting for her life. Carlethia Russell, 25. Thomas Luttrell. Okay, so we saw this. Why? His post echoes what Russell's parents alleged earlier Sunday that the child, their daughter tried to help, was actually used as bait to lure her out of her car and kidnap. But how would they know that that she would pull over? How would they know any of that? How would they know that oh, here she comes down the freeway? So they were just trying to get anybody? All the cars in the freeway and not one person stopped. That is true. Absolutely true. So she was a nursing student. So it sounds like the Post hit him up and he doesn't want to talk about it. Oh God, I don't even want to read the comments. Imagine the comments on that. We'll do the Carlee. But I know. Oh God, there's tarot. What is it? Tarot cards? Tarot cards, something like that. Where's was it, who was it that was here yesterday? Was it Tamara who was saying that what the hell is going on here? All right, so let me take a look at the chat here because that's always a good idea. Gwen says hoax. That detective, that's a really good point. You think that, okay, so I would think that authorities would notify the public if something like that took place. I believe that if there was somebody out there that if they had this indication that there was some kidnapper on the loose, why would you not want that out there immediately? That is something that would be very pertinent that because by the way, there have been serial killers, kidnappers that prey on people on the freeway. It's not an uncommon thing. So you would think hey, there's somebody out there snatching people off the side of the road everybody be careful. And I haven't seen any of that. I didn't even hear him talk about a suspect, an abductor, anything. I didn't hear him say anything in that statement that other than that she's alive and that she'd been released from the hospital. But none of it makes much sense. Yeah. And Kelly says, and this toddler needs to be taken from this kidnapper. I agree. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. Well, I would say the reason the card team they're not searching for child is because there was no child ever reported missing by a parent. The child was said to be seen by her, but there was no active search for a missing child. And you would think that all of that would kind of connect to itself. But I mean, where the hell was the boyfriend for the 2 days? And why did he just show up after? I mean, I don't know. I'm really confused about the boyfriend. I don't know if he had anything to do with it. I'm not accusing the guy of having anything to do with it, but I am thinking, why is it that why would he come out and just make this statement? Why wouldn't somebody tell him, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that? Because I'll tell you this, I wouldn't. It's not a good idea for him to be making statements. What is it that he's trying to get ahead of something? Is that the case? Is he trying to set a narrative? I mean, it's hard to catch clout in jail. But Alice, the thing about that is if she was actually having a mental episode, as we're calling it, she was taken into the hospital and released like 10 hours later. She wasn't even in there 24 hours. What's his motive? I don't know. BS. What's up? What's up, BS? Smokestack says, I think it was 2 men in a Magna hat abducting black women off the highway for Trump. Okay, got it. Thanks. Beautiful. Just terrific. Where's this underage boyfriend thing coming from? Super strict family, secret underage boyfriend, secret pregnancy, in my opinion. Yikes. I mean, where did you kind of just think that up? Or is there some, I'm not saying that's, I mean, it's as good a thought as anything, feral children, but oh my Lord. That's your boy Peyton. Okay. No, that's what's going around, and supposedly an abortion. Good God, if that's really the case, like that, I mean, who knows? Biggest question: why would she make up a hoax? No benefit to her. That's kind of the thing. If it resembles anything, it has nothing to do with Jesse Smollett. And the only thing that the only situation would be Sharon, what is it, Sherry or Sharon Papini? But we don't even know that yet. That's the thing, is that we really do jump on the whole, she's lying, it's a hoax, it's this, it's that. When I'm not sure if that's I mean, I know in my title I asked if it was a hoax, but like I don't know if it's really proper to speculate if it was a hoax or not. Oh my God. Like says, article you read said she claimed she fought for her life. Well, it's not the article. It was her boyfriend said that. People do it. Yep. We have no reason to think it was a hoax. Well, I mean, I guess the reason that you would think that it's, and by the way, this whole, hoax thing, I'm not even sure if that's the right word, but the hoax aspect of it, the reason people think that it could be a hoax is because that none of it really makes much sense. None of it really matches up. None of it makes much sense. That's really what I mean. So I could see why people would question it. And Gwen, if I didn't say thank you before, I'm saying thank you now. Appreciate you very much. So let's see. So what do you guys think? You think there's just some way more to the story? You think that they're going to cover this thing up and be like, you know what? Like, this is a family issue. Can they even do that? Can they even say, hey, this is a family issue? We don't have to release anything to you. I mean, there was a full-on search for her. Are they going to just tell everybody to drop it and move on? I mean, is that something that they could do? I could see a scenario like that happening. She probably had a nursing exam and did not want to fail. As crazy as that sounds, I actually worked with a girl one time that told me that she had actually thought about crashing her car into a ditch so she didn't have to give her exam like to the public. It was like what I mean, but like she had to do a public test, whatever it was. And she told me that she legitimately considered crashing her car into a ditch. Well, that's a little extreme. The only mention of the toddler is through them. I know, she was crazy. She really was a little crazy. She was a little nutty. But she told me that, and I was like, that's absolutely insane. Mega Million says, I'm just gonna say, to fake a kidnapping to go get an abortion is extreme. There's no question about that. It's as extreme as it gets. Ring says, I knew a kid that one time called in a B threat to get a B to get out of a test. What he's not telling you is that he was that guy and he still failed the test the week after. Pearl's mom says, yeah, she's 25. Holy crap. I heard something about that as well. Heard 911 call. She was breathing but unresponsive. Has anybody else heard that as well? I'm going to look for Nothing is extreme when you're covering something up. I don't disagree with that. Take a look here. So this is from the Tuscaloosa thread. Let me share this tab. Just friggin' mess. The Hoover Police Department told the public they would continue to investigate and release information as was determined to be factual in the public. Since then, Russell's partner, Thomas Simmons has spoken on God. Okay. Let's try this again. T Sims 28. Thalmer 28. The Hoover Police Department told the public they would continue to investigate. In a post on Instagram, he expressed his gratitude to his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and to everyone who helped with the search. Simmons said Russell would not be able to give any updates until she's physically and mentally stable again. Okay, so there's mentally and physically exhausted. I don't know. Okay, so here's mom, and here's what mom has to say. Great morning. My husband and I want to make this statement again as we did last night. And hold on. It's nothing more to add or take away from how we're feeling right now. God is faithful and he has answered our prayers. We're so grateful to each of you for all the acts of kindness, generosity, and compassion you have shown. Our baby is safe. Thank you, Father God. We do want to ask for our privacy. And she tagged literally 69 people in it. She's feeling blessed with 69, Tawisha, Monique, and 68 others. So that's a lot of taggage. Tags for days, folks. Tags for days. Still didn't answer my question. Carlee Russell. Is there a 911 call? Lisa says this is so weird. I agree. It's just the oddest thing. It's the kid that's so far. Can you imagine if there really was a kid? I don't think that there was a kid. What was that D-bag's name that was here yesterday that was telling me not to mention the kid anymore? He's like, just move on. Justin Ventori, is that what was his name? He's like, that's how the whole thing started. Dispatch audio states breathing. Okay. Carlee Russell. So she was in shock. Is that what we're talking about here? All right, here we go. All right, let's take a look.
2029 nominally passed. Unresponsive female. Quinn 11, rescue 11, nominally passed. Adult female unresponsive is breathing. Police are en route. Stage 4 police.
Engine 5 responding.
Engine 5 responding.
426. 2644. My apologies. Are you clear for traffic?
10-4.
Homeboy declaring it at the time and said please advise.
10-4.
111, rescue 11 respond.
11, rescue 11 responding.
34. I sent you a 77 Ridge Crossing Department.
That was advised. I'll be on service November 2247.
13. 13. See if they can provide a vehicle description as well. Yeah, where we're trying to get further. 32. I'll arrive with 34 to 77.
29 nominally passed. Police are en route. Unresponsive female is breathing. 17. 717, confirming you're in service.
10-4, Charlie, I'll back up.
717, 2248.
35. I'm out with 52.
2248.
38. I'm 23. Be advised, we've got a large crowd out here in the street.
Quinn 11 on scene staging. Quinn 11 be not only passed. Quinn 11 be advised. Scene of security, you can go on in.
Rescue 11. Gentlemen. 40, show me 23. Gentlemen.
29 not only passed. Police are en route. Unresponsive female is breathing. 17. 717, confirming you're in service.
10-4, Charlie, I'll back up.
717, 2248.
35. I'm out with 52.
2248.
38. I'm 23. Be advised, we've got a large crowd out here in the street.
Quinn 11 on scene staging. Quinn 11 be not only passed. Quinn 11 be advised. Scene of security, you can go on in.
Receipt. Agent 5 is on scene. Huckleberry Command.
Agent 5 on scene, Huckleberry Command.
540 to 512.
12.
Hey, we should have all the family members that were here on the front porch. Not only pass. Will you call X-Ray E103? Have her call me, please. Yeah. 11. Get her to come over here and just have her call me, okay? Yeah.
Well, what time did we get this call?
Came in at 2244. 35. I'm on the scene. And Carla. One patient en route to UAV by Rescue 11 with additional medic. Only command terminated.
Out to UAV with additional medic. Command terminated.
Control, I can use one more just for an extra body over here.
42305.
X-ray 120, 10 8, and en route to UAV. All units be advised who are doing traffic on Nunley, unless they have on their ID that address for that street, do not let them through for 13. 904. 904. Nunley for traffic control. 10-4. Rescue 11 out of UAV.
And out of UAV.
538. Be advised, 423. I'm going to be without radio inside.
Can I have my traffic unit switched to 5 with me?
13. I got a heavy traffic unit and it cut off at the end.
I need my units that are on traffic to switch to 12 with me.
10-4. All traffic control units switch to channel 12. 13. Currently we have 34, 32, 904, and 40 at that location. 38 at the hospital.
Anomaly.
Okay, so there's the audio as well. Right. This is multiple. Encrypted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't trust them. I don't trust any of them. The 911 call. Oh, gotcha. My bad. They switched to encrypted. I was like, encrypted. Whose channel is that? Sergeant King says that she had her phone with her. I think that she dropped her phone from what I heard. I could be wrong, which is the case often. So let's see. Answer some of these. She may have turned around and went in way down to go get a child. That is something that is possible as well. Definitely possible. Yeah, phone was on the ground. She didn't have her phone with her. It's a good point though. Who knows? Did she? Her phone was on the ground. But once again, nothing about the red roof. Is the red roof in the crap hole motel that she was supposedly possibly at, but they went there and they couldn't find her? I mean, so where does that come into play? Does it come into play? I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble believing that it's just like a hoax, just like that. There's something up. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's something up. That's a stupid thing to say, but like, who knows? Who knows what it is? Red Roof was her first attempt to end this after it had gotten too big, then decided to just go home easy peasy. I mean, would this story be nearly as big if she said that she hadn't seen a child on the side of the road? Probably not. Her phone was on the floor with her wig. All I know is Red Roof is 6 carloads of all I know about Red Roof is 6 carloads of relatives showed up there looking for her. 6 carloads, not calling the police, but going on their own. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Police dispatch officer found phone on the ground. Everything else was in the car. Her and the 2 meals were missing. I love food. Motive for a hoax: boyfriend about to break up. If she's abducted, he would feel sorry for her and stay in the relationship. That would be, that would be gnarly. What if her phone was in a tree? I would agree, irrelevant. Please go again. Please hit that like button if you are here watching and haven't done that. That would be all we ask. Cosmo, I don't know who the hell Cosmo is, said that she chased the kid into the woods trying to deliver Uber Eats. Yeah, that's what she did. She saw that she was running out of time on the Uber Eats. She had her meals, and a feral kid that was on the side of the road ran off from her while she was trying to deliver the food to a child in a diaper. Okay, got it. She brought takeout food with her. That she did. I don't know the food. Did she really say that the kid was wearing cowboy boots? Is that true, Cosmo? Okay, so Denise says the food was for her and her mother per her mom's interview. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, did anybody else hit the like? Hit the like. No, the food was gone. Oh, God. Sea Travels and Kuzmo look like they're in cahoots, like they know each other. Why do we care about the food in the car? Well, why would the phone be left? Her wig, her purse, but the food be taken. Don't you think that that's at least a little interesting? It's not that we care about the food, but food is, food in car case closed. It wasn't in the car. Maybe the person who abducted her took it. I don't know. Was the food in the car? I thought the food was gone. Was the food gone or not? I believe the food was gone. I need to know about the food. Did she ever get food? I believe that she did. Not stated if the food there or not. What kind of food was it? I don't know. See, maybe she fed the feral kid. Yeah. Well, like Cosmo said, hey, I have your DoorDash is here. I believe she was headed home from work. Exactly. Tzatziki's? The restaurant reported that she did pick up the food. Maybe the feral child was selling moonshine. Okay, well, that's called when your chat jumps the shark. It's all right though. Yeah, I believe there is proof. They said that they knew everything that she had done up until the point where she went missing, which is stating the obvious in every single way, shape, and form. It's the part where she went missing. All jokes aside, my sister had a mental breakdown in nursing school. Maybe that's what happened here. It's completely possible. It's absolutely, completely possible. She can't tell after that. So she gets in trouble. Right. Well, that's the thing. Like they know where she was up until the point where she disappeared. Kelly O says must have been a rough work week. So that's Ava, that's kind of what I was wondering, but I haven't heard anybody say anything, and I doubt that they will. I probably because of HIPAA laws, I think. Yeah, 2 days. Eric says I'd be all up in that boyfriend's grill with interview. I like I said, I'm completely surprised that he even gave a like a statement. I don't know why he would. Why he would do that. Lindsay G says she has a psychology degree just like Zav girl. Just saying. Yikes. That's rough. There are no consequences for abandoning your car on the highway. Well, yeah, you can get kidnapped. No, there was no kid that anybody else saw. That is become apparent. Right, until the time that she went missing. So they did know that she absolutely did buy food. They just don't know what happened to that point. When do you think they'll hold a press conference? I'm really curious about that. I'd want to know about the press conference. Like, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea about her. Yeah, the car was running. It wasn't like she just like left it there. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's just a speculative thing. There's nothing to suggest that I know of, other than you being the second person to bring that up. It very well could be something crazy. Well, thanks, Celeste. I appreciate that. Right. I think so too. Car was left running with the doors open. It's true. I think she left the car there to fit her narrative. Completely possible. If this turns out to be a hoax, she should have to sit through hours. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Okay, well, I don't know what the narrative is, to be honest with you. I think that she was kidnapped would be the narrative that's been put out there. 29 more likes to 400. Let's go. Come on. I'm worth 29 more likes, right? No, probably not. I can understand that. If it's a hoax, sister girl's going to prison. Maybe. Mandy says maybe Zav girl can get some photos of what really happened. Okay, well. Just gave me a thumbs up. Yeah, I would think so too, but there's some things that don't really match up. Yeah, Cosmo. She said sister girl, but don't worry. Don't be so offended. And she said all speculation, but someone in another chat said she had an abortion. Is it legal in her state? The situation could break someone. I don't know. I don't think that I do not think in Georgia it is legal. I don't know though. I don't keep up on Roe v. Wade. And I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to give my opinion on it. If you're selling a kidnap, you can leave everything running and everything there on scene. I agree with that. Yay, we got to 400 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you a lot, guys. All right, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Thank you guys for the chats, the super chats, and the new members as well. We got Mega Million 1990, Rick Star, Gail. Gail seems to be a new member once a week, and I appreciate that. Congratulations on 20K. Thank you so much. Well deserved. 20K. We hit it, dude. We hit it. It's awesome. Thank you guys. We got Gwen and Eric again. And Lori, thank you so much for gifting those memberships. Appreciate it. You guys have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Look, yeah, definitely possible. You guys have a great Monday. Get some rest. We'll see you next time.
Oh my.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh my.